Premier Christy Clark has announced a $15 million boost in community grants for nonprofit groups. It's good news for organizations that support school and family programs. Not so good news for groups that don't cater to children. And that has the opposition claiming Clark's funding lift actually falls flat. A News legislature reporter Shachi Curl has the details.
We are restoring $15 million, bringing the total of grants to community groups to $135 million. This means
applause and more of it is what Premier Christy Clark is after. While running for the BC Liberal leadership, she promised to restore funding cuts to BC community groups. $36 million in gaming grants were slashed 2 years ago. Now, just over a third of that is being put back.
I do think it was a mistake. I mean, I don't think that's any secret. When the cuts were first made,
$15 million will make some difference to 2,000 organizations, including those that provide early childhood education and parent support. They're being notified this week. But is it really fair for Clark to claim a boost in funding? The opposition New Democrats say no.
Ms. Clark put 15 back, less than half a loaf. So essentially she's endorsed a $21 million cut to community groups. She said that that's okay.
And not all arts groups are dancing at this news. Though Ballet Victoria relied on gaming grants for just 10% of its annual budget, losing that cash has been excruciating. And the troupe still isn't eligible for a share of the $15 million because even though it takes performances to schools and pays for underprivileged kids to attend concerts, its programs aren't specifically aimed at children.
We give them a different perspective, even on health and fitness. I mean, there are other options to fitness than running around a soccer field after a ball for, hours every day.
So who is cashing in? Try parent advisory councils. The organizations cultivated by the BC Liberals pay for everything from school team uniforms to tournament costs. When PACs faced cuts, parents stood up and howled. Now they will get more.
it means an extra $5 per student in K-12 for extracurricular sports and music programs all across BC.
And when it comes to Clark's Family First agenda, parents are the kinds of voters first in line for a lift before artists or their fans. In Victoria, Shachi Curl, A News.